Yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah, he'll give you his win tonight.
Yeah, I know. You didn't want to go to Harder Work, Preston?
No, I want to come here.
This is where it is.
No, I can't be bothered. This is more fun. This is where the action happens.
Yeah, 100%.
Check 1 coup, check 1 coup. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about burgers winning tonight. Alright, how's that sounding? Looking good, looking sharp. Good evening and welcome to tonight's VPL 2, our third division semi-final between Altona City and the Springvale White Eagles. Football victorious tonight, I'm William Bennett, bringing you all the action here from a rather chilly western suburbs of Melbourne in a rather, at least during the daytime, quite a picturesque HC Kim Reserve. In what is the fourth meeting between these two teams this evening. Certainly set to leave plenty of sparks and surprises. But ultimately, two teams enter, only one can leave. And with the conclusion of our minute of silence this evening, I do believe to be in honour of the recently slain police officers in duty in northeastern regional Victoria. As with that, we shall get into our starting 11 for this evening, commencing with the visitors. We have number 4, Aaron Morris, number 5, Luke Eels, number 7, Costa Varkatsos, number 7, Lema Wolstenholm, number 10, Mickey Gamo. Number 12, Samuel Orich. Number 13, Daniel Bennett. Great surname. Number 19, Goran Zoric. Number 21, Josh Miller. Number 55, Faisal Saki.
Let's go!
Number 17, James Alvarez. Number 19, Manning Day. Number 21, Ethan Georgopoulos. Number 22, Alec Bekvinovsky. Number 23, Mohammed El Sadi. Our refereeing department this evening is led by Puya Gad-Iririan. Alongside him we have Vince Turcalo, Sebastian Sterrell, Bally Peruto. Have you ever wondered who refs the refs? Our match commissioner for this evening is Graham Moran. Both sides coming into this class with certainly some more desired form, at least if you're going into a playoff push. Our hosts certainly in the better shape out of the two sides. They managed 2 wins in their last 5 appearances, including against Springvale. That most recent fixture, as we mentioned earlier, 3 games have already been played between the two sides. That was 3-2 here at HC Kim Reserve. And with that, we do have our starting whistle. And so, we've had best of 3. But tonight is the only fixture that will matter out of all 4 between these two sides. Who can progress from the semi-final? And already our visitors striking hard in their first quarter of the evening. Certainly showing immense intent from Andrew Skeller's Springvale. Notably, Altona City still without a gaffer, at least on the books. This is due to an earlier season suspension, quite a serious one, being an R6-5, which designates usage of any discriminatory language, gestures, so on and so forth. corner, ultimately not challenging the Altona keeper too greatly there. But nonetheless, a few oohs from the crowd. Quick reminder of our other fixtures this evening in our playoffs and finals series. In the first division, we do have Heidelberg hosting Preston in what is always a fiery derby between Alexandros and Macedonia. Otherwise, in the second division, we have Brunswick City hosting North Sunshine Eagles. Again, what is set to be just another firm, fiery clash between those two sides. Our first freak of the evening, just a nice casual tap required there from the Altona captain Peter Svarlina to get us back into play. Throw for the visitors. Apologies, ultimately it's a free kick. That far side touchline. Not exactly the most friendly position for our filming position, given the natural curvature of the field of play. Zaki Zada cuts back for his keeper, Hull. Zaki Zada once again. Day picking up the free kick there. That a chance for this Altona side. Put some numbers forward. Jokovic ultimately opting for a short tap pass into Bowler. Bowler, British national, one of a few foreign players in this game this evening. Throw for Altona. Alvarez cuts back for Jokovic. Jokovic opts for Christie. Christie with the long ball. Spank further forward. Jokovic pushing the head turners further forward. Once more, Altona with the free kick. Jokovic, Bowler. Now with Christie. Christie again looks for the long option. Does find that long option. Finding Lamb in the process. Is Lamb once again. As he cuts in for his wing back. Jokovic, Christie again with a long range clearance. You have to be careful given the higher line that Springvale is playing. Gamo. Katsos the throw. Pumps off for Ailes. Day. Briefly picked up there by Wolstenholme. Day flicks on. Al-Sadi chases. Loses his footing. Gifting his opponents the ball. Like cat sauce now. Wolstenholme. As they play wide, looks to be Orrit. Back with Altona. Gratian looking solid for the time being. They just can't get out their own half. Gamo, the Japanese national. Gamo chucks it in there for Bennett. Bennett himself looks wide. Zaki Zada. Turns for his centre half in Aaron Morris. According to a surprisingly busy, surprisingly updated Wild Eagles Wikipedia page, is an English national. The pre-game confirmation still waiting upon that. Christie just having to readjust his free kick after the offside. And so Christie makes use of his long-range boot once more, but the curve's against him. For Cat Sauce. Does get the free kick. And with that, we do see our first booking of the evening. Looks like it was for the Altona captain in Peter Salvina. And yes, we can confirm it is Svalina, our first booking of the evening. Certainly this Altona side have been quite accustomed to infringements throughout this particular campaign. Free kick sent in by Ailes. Ultimately, it shall just be goal kick there for Patrick Christie and Altona City as a whole. And with that, we have seen our opening 10 minutes tonight. So far, certainly some positive warming signs for our visitors. Altona yet to really be able to make much of this game. And while there's been opportunities to press forward, are really struggling to get out of their own half. But certainly, if you look towards the table of the campaign this year, after 26 games, Altona City are the only top half side with a negative goal difference. So the one thing they've been doing quite well this evening is being to draw in and collect the foul. Something their number 19, Manning Day, has done exceptionally. This Georgopoulos with the free kick. The offside flag is raised by assistant referee. Overall, Altona certainly weren't looking like they're going to make much of that opportunity. Give the momentum regardless of the assistant referee's flag, and largely been snuffed out by the Springvale defence. Our crowd this evening certainly seems to be ever growing. A rough guesstimate, certainly look like we've got at least a good couple hundred, if not far off it, tonight, which is great to see, given the conditions here tonight. Shots for Altona. Shot ultimately curving wide of the goal. So, goal kick Springvale, goal kick for the Englishman, Thomas Hull. Hull eventually brings us back into play. The ball initially just scraping into the opposing half. Here's Day, who looks to send Beck Vinovsky. Ailes. Day headed on by Bowler. Can Day get his cross in? He's gone to grounds. Ultimately, it is just a goal kick for Springvale. Again, Hull hooves up the pitch. And they might have some opportunity to build here. Zoric looking for the foul, not awarded. Ailes in the cross, can't find his targets. Zoric denied opportunity to rebuild. As the long ball from Orrit ultimately just sliding beyond the field of play. And after a third 15, it's perhaps a bit surprising that we haven't had more shots towards goal at either end so far in this first half. But certainly both teams are building tremendously. Oh, I've already had a few oohs tonight. Certainly, as things look here at HG Coops Reserve, the R's shouldn't be too far away either. Vinovsky. Day. Can't quite get past the back line. Advantage played. And advantage snuffed. And after that firm challenge there in the midfield, Springvale do see their first yellow of the evening as the physio is called on. Just waiting confirmation of whom got the yellow card there for Springvale. Certainly, their captain, Goran Zoric, pleading the case there, whether or not it was for himself or a teammate, do require some confirmation. That's Sherry Georgiopoulos to take the free kick. Altona firmly committed here. Djokovic. Pekvanovsky was caught off guard there. Christie forced into action. Swinging the ball, almost going against him. Smacked further forward by Spalina. No one can really mate it. And Springvale struggle to push forward. Free kick certainly give them a bit of breathing room there. Well, Katsos sent. Calls for a foul. With both sides certainly trying to call anything and everything at the moment. Seems it shall just be a throw. With that, a firm warning for Springvale number 13, Daniel Bennett. Certainly both sides looking like they've got a few scores to settle. As if 3 fixtures this season weren't enough between them. Springvale certainly looking dangerous here. Zorek palms off for Gamo. Gamo ultimately wide the goal. But finally, we do have our R's. Plenty of applause there from the travelling faithful. Walston home. Gamo out to collect. Once more, Walston home. Crosses in. Not quite allowed to find his initial target. Still in play. Christie is able to hold the line. And is saved by our far side referee. But closer and closer, we are creeping towards our opener tonight. Day expertly keeping that ball in the field of play. Onside, not quite as successful in progressing. So throws brought in. Gamo. Nope. Touch on Gamo's marker there. As Els brings us back into play once again. Day wrapping up the throw. He looks for Georgopoulos. Jerkovic under heavy pressure. Alvarez looks for the long option. As it's poofed clear by Zaki-Zada. And this should be an Altona goal kick. Christie eventually brings us back into play. Flicked on by Bennett. Return by Svarlina. It will be free kick for Springvale. Deep in their own half. Hull ultimately opting for the switch there, making use of his wing back. To be Josh Miller. One of two former Bentley Greens players out here tonight.
Mine's on. Get up. Just squeeze up now. Squeeze up. Right off his arm.
Hull, the long ball. Flicked back by Alvarez. Gallo now. Needs support. Fires it through Ailes. Ailes tucks in for Zaki-Zada. It's again with Zaki-Zada.
That's it.
Long ball, not quite finding the Japanese national in Mickey Gamo. As the White Eagles get themselves a free kick. With that, chance for us to bring you a couple of score updates from our fellow finals tonight. In the First Division, it is presently at half-time. Heidelberg United 2, Preston 0. And in our other semi-final in VPL 1, it is Brunswick City 1, North Sunshine Eagles 0. That is with 68 minutes so far completed at Dunstan Reserve. Alvarez. Day. Under pressure from Ailes. Georgiopoulos.
Close feet.
Bekvinovsky.
Offside, close feet.
Offside, says our assistant referee. Once again, Altona denied the opportunity to break into their opponent's 18-yard area. Alvarez with the throw for Altona.
Get it.
Headed on by Day. Smashed forward by Bennett. Djokovic under pressure. Ultimately, goal kick, Altona City. And only a couple of minutes shy of the half-hour mark. We're still yet to see an opener here in our VPL 2 semi-final. For Katsos. Nice cheeky bit of football there. Doing well to tap it off Bowler for the throw. As things progress here, still it would appear our crowd is slowly but surely growing little by little. Well, perhaps a little bit less than the whistle there. Ultimately, the foul against Svarlina is awarded by our senior referee. Christie, as per rather established practice this evening, who's it forward? Springvale physio is rushed on after what appeared to be a head collision there.
One guy in the back.
Playing number 6. The big guy in the middle.
As far as things stand, there is no outright concern from the visiting technical area. No, their bench very much firmly warmed up. And we should be all right to continue here. As all involved are back on their feet. The physio still slowly, hopefully, surely, making their way off the field. As we shall have to wait confirmation for a bowler to be able to return to the field of play, given his more extended treatment out of the two players. And with that, bowler is given the go-ahead by our fourth official. With that, both teams are back to their entire accompaniment. Goal kick, Altona City. Here's Day. Can't quite keep hold of possession there. As both sides see a couple of easy turnovers, a couple of quick turnovers as well. Altona still pushing forward though. Cross sent in, almost troubling Thomas Hull's goal there. Ultimately cleared from danger. This is very much the first moment of genuine threats our hosts have presented so far this evening. A little bit of school ground nonsense. It's a very deep free kick for Altona. In many ways. No. Scratch that. As the referee has a little bit of further input that nullifies that initial free kick. Given the position of the ball, you can only assume that ultimately it was a goal kick before it was a foul. Day, under pressure from Bennett, looks for the flick forward into Bowler by looks things. No, it's cross for Bowler. After all that, is a throw for the visitors as we are into the final 10 minutes of this first half. Of course, aside from any necessary additional minutes to be played, which, given our few bookings so far tonight, there's surely at least a couple of minutes in there. We'll have to wait a little while longer to see a firm confirmation of time to be added on. As things do stand, it will go 0-0 into the half-time break. While the visitors have been looking the more dangerous of the two sides, neither side has truly troubled their opposing keeper. Though it certainly should be said, well, not perhaps entirely troubled, there has been a few close shaves for the Altona keeper in Patrick Christie. And speaking of Christie, here he is with the free kick. Teams both battling for possession, trying to keep things down. Gamo almost clearing our camera in the process. Certainly one of the dangers of the job in a live action sport. At the same time, you can't get much closer for reaction, so you certainly don't tend to get at the professional levels nowadays. Here's Ailes with the throw. Again, Ailes with the throw for Springvale. This time, just to the edge of his team's technical area. Perhaps they're just scraping through that with the throw. And still, Springvale allow the opportunities to progress further forward up our near side wing via the throws. This time was ultimately a corner, but initially looking like a throw from our film position. Of course, we have a few staff members in the way. It's not exactly the clearest line of sight. Corner ultimately dropped to naught. Miller trying to send Sakizada. It's more Miller thumps it forward, but Springvale just can't quite link things together in that final third. Valina clearing the area. Moved forward by Georgiopoulos. Here's Alzadi. Still with Alzadi. And while our refereeing department certainly disagrees, at least from our angle, it looked like Alzadi wasn't the one with the final touch. Indeed, no, we shy the corner after all. A few hand signals, perhaps not quite the clearest again from our angle or perspective. Now, with that, we are into the final 5 minutes of our first half. Can Altona let us open? Corner swung in, swung deep. Shot from Day. High and wide the target. Ultimately, more hope than conviction. Certainly plenty of numbers behind Hull's goal. Got a little bit of noise, so aiming to put him off. As things look, certainly rather a diverse crowd as well behind that goal. With fans of all ages, which is nice to see. Zorik. Gamo. Actually gets the free kick. And as well, looks like there might be a little bit of off-the-ball contact there between the two players. Els plays it into his centre half in Zaki Zada. Hull. Zaki Zada sends it long. It just curves out for an Altona City throw. This time, as with the throw for Springvale. As we are now 2 minutes from the 45. Els brings it in deep. Gamo! Ricocheted off the body of Bowler. Zorik fighting to keep possession. Miller looking for the long ball option. Again, not quite working out there for the Springvale midfielder. Morris. Wolstenholme. Zaki Zada. Farlina, clear in the area. Day, can't quite hit it on there. Ailes. Ultimately clears the line. And while we're into the final minutes, still no confirmations of any additional added time. Alvarez certainly taking a few liberties there. Getting quite a few feet along the touchline for his throw. And as we await official confirmation, we can confirm there will be a minimum of 3 additional minutes before half time. As the declaration is now made for the fans, it is 3 additional minutes until half time here at HJK Reserve. Ailes wiped out in the challenge. Certainly well timed there from Djokovic. Could have been in serious trouble there. It was just a smidge of a second early or late. Alvarez with the throw. Headed off Day. Ailes with the throw.
Where you are, yeah, where you are.
Zaki Zada. Switches for Morris. Long ball sent forward by the Englishman. Finds head of Gamo. Gamo can't bring it down low. Bennett. Touch opportunity here for Springvale. Can't give him the feet. And also with that, Altona is given the free kick. The exact reason why not entirely clear at the moment. anything, quite likely some off-the-ball shenanigans. Given that Springvale player still remained on the ground for quite some time. Zaki Zada, Ailes. Nice little flick there from Wolstenholme. Wolstenholme dispossessed, but given the free kick. And so, as we wait the half-time whistle, can confirm, after 90 minutes, but still awaiting their full-time whistle, it is Brunswick City 1, North Sunshine Eagles 0. With the Leonders set to progress, unless there is a dangerously late equaliser there at Dunton Reserve. Otherwise, in Heidelberg United at first Preston Lions is still 2-0 in favour of the Burgers, with 66 minutes been and gone in that particular fixture. And with that is our half-time whistle for our VPL 2 semi-final. It is Altona City 0, Springvale White Eagles 0.
Let's go. doing the raffle for the meat tray. So the first prize is the Sackers meat tray. And the winner is B65 Maria. Green B65. Second prize is a $50 fuel voucher. And the winner is Chris Pittas, green B48.
What do you mean? I'll send you a pigeon.
And welcome back to our opening VPL 2 semi-final between Altona City and Springvale White Eagles. Mind up, the present scoreline is Altona City 0, Springvale White Eagles 0. The visitors opting for a half-time double substitution, making use of that free sub window. And so, coming off the pitch for them is number 7, Kostas Varkatsos, and their captain, number 19, Goran Zorek. They're replaced respectively by number 16, Miles Mavrios, number 23, Vladislav Milojevic. Eventually, Christie brings us back into play. As the header off Wolstenholme gives Altona a little bit of an advantage. Baker for the long ball. Initially not quite panning out as they had planned. Throw for the White Eagles. Or Belly Orlov, as they're also traditionally known. Which is hopefully not too horrifically mispronounced. Direct translation of White Eagles into Serbian. Springvale is one of a number of community Serbian clubs among the Serbian Australian community here in Melbourne. Another in the leagues, I see at the more pointy end of the pyramid, is FC Melbourne Serbia. They will be taking part in another semi-final tomorrow afternoon. At least if I've got my dates right in my head. Certainly there's plenty of playoff action for you across the leagues in the pointer end of the pyramid. The State League certainly not too far behind it as well. Their final games set place to take part this weekend as well. Baker with the throw. Quick 1-2 there with Georgiopoulos. Baker brought back to the halfway line for the throw. Nice little flick on there for Lamb, but he can't break through the Springvale back line. Again, Baker with the throw for Altona City. This time on the far edge of his opposing technical area. So it breaks into the 18-yard box to the clear as it crosses over for a corner. Our first of the second half. Corner swung deep, swung quite high as well. Down. And goal kicker warded after all that. Hull bringing us back into play. Headed back towards him by Bowler. Miller with the throw for Springvale. Briefly fires ahead of Oritz. Flick aerially by Sakizada. Lamb. Tries to make use of Georgiopoulos. Georgiopoulos failed. So a firm opportunity for an opener for the hosts. Not too far away from the edge of the 18-yard area. Free kick sent. Curving wide and out for a goal kick. And so, we still wait our first goal of the evening. Well, as things stand, going to tonight's fourth meeting between these two sides in regular competition. It is a winner piece in the league, though Springvale having the aggregate goal difference there. Drawn in the cup, with Altona progressing on penalties. There's certainly not a great deal statistically to separate these two sides. Mavrios caught offside.
What about the goal kick 2 minutes ago?
Couple of firm words of reminder there from our fourth official towards the visiting technical area. I do believe Andrew Scullida, their gaffer in particular, as the foul tally continues to rack up. Well, certainly both sides have had ample yellow cards throughout the regular season. It is only the hosts who have seen straight reds this year in the league. Indeed, there's certainly a few players who have seen multiple red cards this season. With the absence, at least for tonight, in Odo, who's seen 3 red cards, and is presently enjoying an enforced break via suspension for those. Springvale throw brought back with Miller there, gaining a little bit too much of an advantage. There's Miller with the throw. Lamb. Beck-Vinoski looked like she had a little bit of a touch there. Dangerous moment. Cristiano responds for Altona. So far, his net continues to remain unsullied this evening. Baker in for Lamb. Lamb goes alone, collected by Hull. Curve certainly looking quite nice on that initial attempt. Morris under pressure from Georgiopoulos. Morris. Beaten in the quick 1-2. Lamb. Georgopoulos back for Lamb. Bowler. Georgopoulos tries to send Bowler. But it's just keep an eye on that ball. As Hull preps for the goal kick. Now, after 57 minutes to play, is still goalless here in our VPL 2 semi-final. And while Springvale had the bulk of the opportunities in the first half, as for the seconds, aside from one occasion, they've yet to really been able to get forward. So, certainly beggars the question, is the Casa end the magnet for goals? Unforced error here, gives me an opportunity, again, unforced error, gives Altona the great escape. Certainly plenty of mutual favours there. Certainly a few brief moments, a couple of players will rue as Christie snuff on top of that momentum. And hold play, hold the pace and just try and get things a little bit more structured. After a break in composure from the City back line. Bowler. Looks wide for Al-Sadi. Al-Sadi essentially for Bekinovsky. The switch from Savlina. Can't quite find Bowler. The touch off Zaki Sada will give Altona the throw. Well, that is ultimately quickly wasted as the Wild Eagles look to pounce. Djokovic. And eventually play is stopped for Mavrios to be checked. It should be a drop ball. Let's see, or it's fired a challenge against Djokovic. Baker. Lamb. Under pressure. Brought down the 2-on-1. Baker. Trying to make use of the deflection. So not going in his favour. Nice bit of touch there from our fourth official. As the hosts prepare to make their first substitution of the evening. A double change is set to appear as well. And we are still awaiting the confirmation of that double change. We're just confirming a few numbers for you. Can confirm one change. We'll see. From 23, Mohammed Al-Sadi make way. Baker. Trying to find his cross. Touches for Lamb. Lamb still able to hold play here. Bekvanovsky. Again, the yellow card. And that we shall see a double change for Altona. Coming off the pitch is number 22, Alek Bekvanovsky, number 23, Mohammed Al Sadu. They are replaced by number 24, Dylan Ristevsky, number 26, Michael Yosaski. So recap, that is 22, Bekvanovsky, 23, Al Sadi off, 24, Ristevsky, 26, Yosaski on for Altona. Free kick sent in. Christie able to collect. Quite calmly as well. As the other side truly looking keen to respond there. Yosefsky getting his first touch of the evening. Hull playing wide. And Springvale just trying to snake their way through into the opposing half. Does eventually find Hull once again. This time looking for a longer range switch. Baker to take the throw. Trying to get a few options further forward. As he looks ahead and the substitute. Can't quite find him. Jokovic is given the throw. As we see Yosefsky try to flick it on. So they've been target man already a couple times. You know, he's barely been on for maybe 90 seconds at best. Cross in. And following shot dealt with by Christie. Just surrender the corner. And with a smidge over 25 minutes of regulation time remaining, this might be forced to look to the bench yet again. Well, they have already made a double change that was in their free substitution window at half time. And so, as far as their windows are concerned, none have been touched. But with papers on their way for our full official, that won't be for much longer. As corner ball is swung in, fisted away by Christie. The cross shot there from Wolstenholme. Going wide. On contact does give our visitors another opportunity from the corner flag. Ball sent into play. So I'm not going past the near post. Long range strike from Bennett. Very much beyond the target. Which Christie eventually is able to get a match ball from a teammate. And with that, just to give you confirmations of scores from elsewhere around the grounds, is full time in all of our other finals tonight. First of all, in the top division, Ardberg United 2, Preston Lions 1. As in the VPL semi-final is Brunswick City 3, North Sunshine Eagles 1 after a very late 90th minute equaliser from North Sunshine that forced that game into extra time. Here's Christian with the free kick. Ball instead before it can reach Lamb. Alright, going acres of time and space. Can he shoot? Alright! Wrong side of the post there. But Orrit really, truly should have been wheeling away there. You're not going to give it any greater liberties than that. And so, our opener for this evening still missing in action. After 68 minutes played, is Altona City 0, Springvale White Eagles 0. So, finds Georgiopoulos. Baker. Bowler. Lamb. Makes his first mark of like 90 seconds. Baker supports. Bowler. Cuts in for Lamb. Smolina. Jokovic. Lamb with a thumping clearing. Touch of Isles. And Brewer control as well. Sakizada. Morris. Now into Hull. Springvale keeper. Once again, poofs it long. With Orrit trying to flick it across. Aggression is just not coming for Springvale.
He's holding his face.
Yeah, he didn't know. He didn't know. I told him. It's all good. He's checking on him now.
And while our refereeing department is able to check upon a couple of injured players, we will have a confirmation of the substitution for the visitors. And while we do await the substitution, as things stand, it will be number 12, Daniel Orrit, making way for number 17, Carl Marambia.
sub or no sub?
And with that, the substitution is confirmed for the visitors. And so with that, number 12, Samuel Orange will make way for number 17, Carl Marambia. Well, it might just be perhaps coincidental whether or not Orange may feel is due to his missed opportunity. Certainly the thought may cross his mind. Nonetheless, still had a firm performance this evening. Just overall quite unfortunate. In the meantime, our fourth official continues to make further confirmations with the Springvale technical team, as they still have a player down the ground, and so potentially another substitution might be required. Ultimately, it looks like it's just a matter of bureaucracy. Truly, the force that makes the world go round is the bureaucratic system. And now we should be back on the way. And now our hosts look to jump from their box. So they plan to make use of their second substitution window, to which looks shall just be a solitary change on this occasion. Baker, Jurkovic, Christie, looks for the long option, can I find the forward of Morris, Bowler, trying to make use of a few flicked on balls there, Lamb, Georgopoulos, cross, can't find his man. Olsenholm flicks it forward. Free kick awarded. And this time it's the turn of Manning Day to see a yellow this evening. So there's been a fair few tonight. No double yellows as of yet. Certainly still time. So, we still wait the Altona substitution as Christie collects nice and firmly there. And so with that confirmation of the substitution, get off the pitch, number 21, Ethan Georgopoulos. He's replaced by number 9, Carter Ramsey. Morris turns for Zaki Zada. Lamb, getting the ball under control. Bowler. Turnover, rapid. Charge here for Springvale. Can they get the shot on? Initially kept back by Jurkovic. Once again, Shashi, a yellow card. So it looks like it was number 4, Aaron Morris. One of 2 English national players in this Springvale side. At least according to their rather well-edited Wikipedia page. Something uncommon for teams at this particular division. Whole fists. Baker collects. And he's cuts off Alvarez. Christie. Wee bit of head tennis. As it's flicked on by Ulovic. And again, it's been going to find themselves just the wrong side of that near side post. And certainly, if anyone's going to score this evening, given what we've seen of the first just shy now of 80 minutes, you'll be forgiven for thinking that eventually Springvale will get our opener and likely a winner given lack of goals at either end this evening. With 80 minutes been and gone, it still remains at the opening deadlock. It is Altona City 0, Springvale White Eagles 0 here at Hetchikan Reserve. Svalina. Justevsky. Once again, Svalina. Bowler. Lamb. Twisting and turning, returns for Bowler. Baker. Lamb. Svalina. Looks wide for Alvarez. And still frustrations remain for the City. Long ball sent for Yosefsky the chase. Make use of his chest there. cross sense. Oh. Somehow still in play. The referee very much forced to rapidly respond to that ball. The referee claiming contact. And so after all that, drop ball is eventually played. But arguably, surely, advantage could have been given. Is Miller looking for the switch. Calls for a free kick. No foul, says our lead referee. Here comes Wilson home. Chesky, fortunate with his tackle, though his teammates certainly kind of the same. Lamb very much looking in pain there. And so, brought back on the way via the touchline. Ball flicked on by Day. Ailes looking to force the White Eagles up that far wing. Here's Gamo. Lamb. Baker. Into Day. Lamb. Baker once more. Baker looking for the switch. Brought on by Bowler. Bowler wide of the goal. And at this late stage, just over 5 minutes remaining of regulation time. Still goalless here in our VPL 2 semi-final. So compared to some challenges we've seen throughout this evening, perhaps might be one of the more lenient calls this evening. Sakizada. Ailes, progressing well. Can't quite find Gamo. Thus, it shall be a corner for our visitors. Corner swung short. And shall be merely a goal kick. Kept in by Baker. Lead by Ailes. Just over 3 minutes of regulation time remains here. Bowler. Can't find Baker. This play turns over once again. Gamo. Very much held there. And that's booking for the substitute, number 9, Carter Ramsey. A few bits of applause there for some fantastical footwork there on our far side wing. Without looking like they're progressing quite firmly, but still just can't quite find the right direction they need here. Throw for Altona. Headed on by Lamb. Bowls brought down. Collected by Miljevic. He's given the free kick. Folks, to hold things up a little bit there. And while we're into the final minute of regulation time, no immediate signs of any substitutions from either bench. As the Altona keeper, Patrick Christie, steps up to take the free kick. Perhaps something up just a smidge too far there. And with that, from our full official, we are to have confirmation of a minimum of 6 additional minutes. That is 6 minimum additional minutes here at HJK Reserve. Here's Hull. Jeffsky, Lamb, pressure from both ends. Is able to get his switch across. Briefly finds his target. The play does turn over. Miljevic. Brief touch there of Jurkovic. And Lamb gets the throw. So the City allowed to progress up the near side wing. via the throw. Bowler. Jurkovic. Across for Alvarez. Cuts in for his keeper in Christie. Low ball from Christie. Gives of shooting for Day. Ultimately, Day just curling that one a bit too narrow. And with that, it almost feels like we're cursed not to see a goal in open play tonight. Well, chances from both ends. It begs the question, just what is it going to take for someone to send it thumping in the back of the net? Lamb. Knocked down. And that is a yellow card for number 23, Vojislav Miljevic.
Yeah, send a trainer on.
And with that, now seeing yellows from substitutes of both sides. Something certainly seen throughout of this season. Both sides not unfamiliar with disciplinary action on the field of play. Lamb eventually helped back onto his feet there. And certainly it would be only time merely added on to the already 3-ish minutes played. So with that, you expect we'll see at least 7 overall. Here's Farlina. Farlina looks across deep. Can't find his target in Jurkovic. Still in play. Baker not getting the headed touch he wants there. Goal kick, Springvale. Potential signs of a substitution for the visitors. Certainly, papers are being tossed about. Perhaps also plans in the assumption that we will go to extra time as things presently stand. We are 3 to 4 minutes in of at least an indicated 6. It's likely to be at least 7 after the earlier booking. And now, once again, we do have a break in play as Jurkovic is needed to be checked by our lead referee. From the looks of things, something might be dislocated there. So with that, we've seen about 6 minutes already. break here. Full Lamb. Can he get his opener? Lamb denied by the ricochet. Zaki Sada just getting the final touch there. No. The refereeing department disagrees. And with that, it's the end of the 90. Still at our initial deadlock. It is Altona City 0, Springvale White Eagles 0. And so with that, we'll be back just for a little bit more action here in our VPL 2 semi-final.
Let's go.
Like an old dog in the garage.
And so, we're ready to get back underway for some extra time action here in our VPL 2 semi-final. 90 minutes was not enough. Well, I mean, if we're going to be pedantic, it was about 101, 102. And so, we've got at least an extra half hour to get this game sorted. And if that ain't enough, well, it's the dreaded spot kicks. And with that, once again, the visitors make use of a half-time substitution window with number 23, the second half substitute, Vojislav Milojevic, making way for number 2, Bolter. And whether or not his name is very much reflective of his abilities, let's wait and see. Free kick for the visitors. Much to the frustration of the Altona defender there. Free kick, swung into the 18-yard area. Not clear just as quickly. Wolstenholm looks for the cross in. Very, very close to breaking the deal there. Christie, well, he's been bang on top of things tonight. So looking a bit sore afterwards as well. They're showing all right to continue. Again, making use of his long-range boot. Slight bit of elbow there given against Ramsey. And so turnover via the free kick. Free kick from Hull. Lamb looking over its shoulder, finds Bowler. Bowler can't find Yosefsky. Miller with the throw. Springvale with the thumping forward. Ailes on the progression. Looks wide as the cross is swung in. With a very, very soft header. Almost a reluctant header, if there is such a thing. Christie looks deep. Sent back to him by Miller. Jurkovic making use of the line. As Turner leaves the field of play. Day. A boot of Azaki Sadi getting in his way. Ailes does well to beat his marker. As the ball manages to find Marambio, who fluffs his cross. Christie eventually puts us back into play. Lamb sent, Hull clears. Baker. Svelina briefly finds Bowler. Jurkovic. Day goes to the ground. No free kick. Svelina flicks it forward. Can't find Day. Morris clearing the back line for Springvale. Yosefsky. Ramsey. Calls for a free kick from the Altona players. Boot from range from Svelina. Ultimately going nowhere near the goal. Hull once again. Looks for Tur. Tur unable to bring it down. That's Baker's job. Looks for Lamb. Touched clear by Marambia. We'll give Baker the throw. Bowler. Lamb. Jurkovic. Cuts in for his keeper, Christie. Christie with the clearance. The roof ball absolutely petrifying a poor dog. So the free kick. And here's Christie with the free kick. Goes deep, but not quite deep enough. Jurkovic. Yusevsky flicks it on. Bowler tries to twist. Jurkovic marshalling well, gets a throw for his side, which Baker shall take. Tur. Lamb. Yusevsky looks for Bowler. Gamo sent. Gamo collects. And the pressure from Jurkovic is turf support for Gamo. Cross into the box, but Marambeo just can't make heads or tails of things. That's 100 minutes been or gone of regulation time. Still, yet to really have any firm signs of a goal at either ends. Yusevsky. Lamb. Yusevsky again. Plays the switch. Can't play a teammate. Bennett. Miller. Free kick for the visitors. As our hosts once again look to the bench. Nice and stand while we do wait a final confirmation. It shall be number 8 Jordan Lamb making way, with number 20 David Ellis set to join us in the field of play. For the time being, Els with a free kick, facing an absolutely massive wall. Well, almost as big as King Billy's. Says in the free kick. Again, it's ultimately wide of the goal. No real challenge for Patrick Christie, the Altona City keeper. And with that, the confirmation is made official. Coming off the pitch is number 8 Jordan Lamb. Is replaced by number 20 David Ellis. That's 8 Lamb off, 20 Ellis on for our hosts. Miller rapid with the throw in, finds the head of Tur. Svalina flicks it forward, nearly knocking one of the team's cameras in the process.
Yeah, well done.
And so once again, here's Miller with the throw. Once again, a chance for Miller against the action. This time, thumping volley. Tur trying to scurry his way through the back line, but so far kept away from penetrating the 18-yard area. As we now enter into the final minutes of this first half period of extra time. Looks things shall be additional. I'll wait that confirmation a little bit longer, as it may ultimately just be good to go when the clock hits 15. Eventually, fourth whistle does prepare for indication of an additional minute to be played, which is confirmed. Yusevsky nearly brought down there. Morris somehow the victor in there. Free kick called against Baker there, much to his own bemusement. And so Hull likely set to see out the half for us. Here's Tur. Turnover via the throw. And with that, that's the end of our first period of extra time. Still, it is Altona City 0, Springvale White Eagles 0. I do apologise for that slight delay. We've had a couple of technical issues briefly on our end, but should be all back to working condition. Free kick for Altona. And so, free kick, give him the go ahead, send in. Knocked away from goal by Tur. Throw sent deep by Risteski. Mavrios under pressure. Trying to catch his referee leadership, was tugged there. If he was, it was certainly beyond our line of sight and our film position. Bowler crosses in. The cross cleared by Morris. Tur making exceptional use of his pace. Marambio knocked down, but no foul given. Jurkovic, Risteski. Spanked forward by Ellis. Morris looks to send Marambia. The players brought back. See an injured Morris. Haven't already played at least 110 minutes. In reality, a lot closer to about 120. Well, 2 hours of football tonight. Certainly, the Springvale centre back will be feeling it in these cool conditions. It's been an absolute slog for many of these lads who have played 2 full hours of football in rather cool spring conditions.
No. They still got...
Morris spanking the free kick forward. And with some pushing and shoving, it's now Altona's turn to have a free kick.
player? Where's the player? There's no one here. Give me the card. Come on, lads.
We do await a substitution from the visitors, which we shall confirm for you as soon as we can. The paperwork being delivered to our fourth official. An opportunity for the hosts. Again, going missing. As Hull slowly collects the ball, prepares for the goal kick. Looks things. It will be the end of number 55 Faisal Saki Zada's night. As looks set to be replaced by number 9 Asana Ducor. And with that already, Saki Zada is making his way off the pitch. So there's been a tremendous effort from the Springvale centre half, who's played well over 2 hours of football tonight. With that, a chance for Ducor to have a nice run around, perhaps make the difference. In the last 7 or so minutes remaining, perhaps a couple more prior to similarly inevitable penalty shootout. Here's Bennett with the free kick. Off the head of Tur. Christie with a diving save there. Very much out like a whippet. The Altona keeper. Jurkovic with the clearance. For it headed clear by Baker. Christie collects. Looks for Yosefsky.
Yeah, I was doing 30. That's why you still got 10 kilos.
Ristevsky with the throw. Once again, Ristevsky with the throw.
But if you want a bench, if you want to get good at the bench,
Well, from looks of things, it shall be a free kick. For what must have been an off the ball incident. Very much one for the replay, that one. Ducor. Wolstenholme. Morris. Returns to Wolstenholme. Bennett. Back across from Morris. Morris into Hull, his keeper. Hull, the thumping long ball. Gamo. Marambee with the touch. Gamo once more. Trying to get that build up of play going. Throw for the White Eagles. As we're into, well, very much into the final 5 minutes of regulation time in this extra time period. Hull dumps it forward. Gostowski looking for the switch. Just can't find an option. An indication from our referee, it will be a corner. Corner ball swung in. Won't get to the near post as it's not clear by Bowler. This time by Svalina. Bennett looking to push it forward, but will only bounce out for a goal kick for the Altona keeper in Patrick Christie. Christie with the goal kick. To Core. Dummies the touch. Opportunity here. Dealt with in certainly some fashion. Free kick given in Alvarez's favour. And so, once again, it will be Chrissy to take the free kick for Altona. As a host, look to make a very, very, very late substitution. Or certainly for a seemingly inevitable penalty shoot that will await us as things presently stand. Ball brought back into play via the bit of Christie. Baker, the clearance. Altona very much panicking in the moment. As we've seen the full period of extra time. We're very much down to our senior referees. Whistle discretion.
Yeah.
We can only assume the Altona substitution will take place at the next available out. Morris.
How many headers? I've got a goal for each header, bro.
Keeps it in. Morris the long ball forward. Won't quite find Marambia. The switch wide for Yosefsky. As we've been told, there was to be an additional 2 minutes, of which one we've surely already seen. Unless, of course, it's 3 overall, but one's already played, and so 2 indicated 2 out technical areas. So we do finally have a break in play. So a chance for that substitution to be announced. Looks things are changing numbers as well. The utility that we do have for the substitution is, we'll say number 12, Alexander Tasevsky, come onto the pitch. And with that, yes, that is the case. And so, that's all we'll see for tonight from the earlier substitute, number 26, Michael Yosefsky, as number 12, Alexander Tasevsky, comes onto the field for Altona. Morris dumps it towards the Altona goal, but can't break into that 18-yard box. Ramsey trying to find a way through, but Springvale just able to muster too many numbers too quickly for his own good. Free kick Altona.
Yeah, most times coming from the right side, don't mean the left is like. Yeah, but you have to be able to use front of my left pocket. I'll use my right again because it can't be a one-legged turn. You always say that's can't be one-legged pony. Oh shit. When I fell enough, bro. What? You get it
45,
you
roughly.
never use your leg. What are you going to do? The most right-handed people shoot their left. Huh? The most left-handed shoot with their like that.
Eventually the free kick is played in.
Yeah, there's people like that. I guess you just pick it up. Like, ambidextrous. Alright, surely for 2 minutes. What is this?
Baker tries to flick it forward. Morris with the clearing touch. Through the volley. And with that, 90 wasn't enough. Extra time was not enough. And so, to the spot kick.
11-11.
And perhaps, finally, we will see someone find the back of the net. And so, as already indicated, 90 wasn't enough. Extra time wasn't enough. May we finally see a goal, or only the shootout can determine. Ultimately, it is a semi-final. We must have a victor. And with the attempt to take first blood, it is our visitors with the kick. It looks to be number 13, Daniel Bennett, to take our maiden penalty. Here comes Bennett, he shoots, and he does convert. And finally, we do see a goal in some fashion tonight. And with that, it's now the turn of the Altona number 5, Brecken Baker. Will he twist? Will he fold? And he's denied by Hull. With that, advantage Springvale. With that is now the turn of number 4, Aaron Morris. And he's denied by Christie. And with that, Morris is definitely not dancing tonight. Here's Bowler. And we're back to level pegging. Springvale 1, Altona City 1. Here's number 16, Miles Mavrios. And he shoots it home. 2-1 White Eagles. Up to the mark, steps number 9, Carter Ramsey. And Ramsey rams it in. Equilibrium maintained. Potentially. No, that's not quite jinx it yet. And to open up our fourth round of penalty takers, it's number 21, Josh Miller. A little bit of dramatics for good measure between Christie and Miller. And with that, Miller makes it 3-2. Time for a captain's contribution, potentially. Here's number 10, Peter Svelina. And Svelina restores the equilibrium. And so, with a charge progression, Springvale must convert. And with the juicy, it is down to number 17, Kyle Marambia. And he scores. And now it's all down to number 2, Nikola Jurkovic. If he scores, we'll go to sudden death. If he misses, it will be Springvale who progress. So far this year, they've played thrice already. They've won once each in the league. Altona's won once in a knockout competition. Will it be Springvale's turn to win once in a knockout fixture? And there's the conversion. And with that, it's sudden death. Here's Luke Ailes, number 5.
Over the bar.
Drag along.
And he converts. Springvale 5, Altona City 4. Here's the number 12, Alexander Tasevsky. Brought on pure penalties. Certainly quite surprising, given he wasn't brought in for the initial 5 set-piece takers. And he's denied! And with that, Springvale White Eagles is through to the next round. And so, with 4 fixtures between the season, they won once each in the league, they've now won once each in a knockout setting. And with that, so it looks like to be one of the most lacklustre pitch invasions I've ever seen. And with that, we do finally have a result. The 90 wasn't enough, extra time wasn't enough, initial penalties wasn't enough. In sudden death, it is Altona City 4, Springvale White Eagles 5, after 6 attempts in front of goal. And so, from all of us here at Football Victoria, I hope you do enjoy the rest of this weekend's finals fixtures. But for all of us here at HC Kim Reserve, I've been William Bennett. Until next time, cheerio!
No, we want that one.